Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and today we are into a new game, still in beta, isn't everything, CryptoFights. So, CryptoFights is I think it will end up being a multiplayer sort of betting type platform where you can pitch your hero against other people's. I've only really gone through the dungeons a couple of times to see what's what, but it seems fairly straightforward. I'd be interested to know kind of where the game goes and what items you can get that's useful and stuff like that. So if we go to the caravan, so we've got a couple of players here, level 6 and 7. I will make a new fighter. I will make an elf. Which is fine. I'll be a lady elf. Then my armor style. I mean, none of it seems very practical, right? The hairstyle. You just kind of have to guess a little bit what it looks like in total. Yeah, that seems fine. What if I was a blue elf, blonde elf, orange elf? Yeah, ginger elves. What if I was a pink elf? If I was a pink dark elf. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Fine. Why can't I choose my beard? I've got to choose a beard as a guy. So basically your starting race determines your base stats along with any abilities that you have. Then you've got the choice of these 3 stats. So strength does damage for... In fact, I didn't click on it. So bare hands or brutal type weapons, and whatever your health is increases your hit points each level. Dexterity is for ranged attacks, and that's obviously what I'm going for, because everybody knows that elves only shoot bows. And determine who goes first. So as an elf you get plus 10. So, I mean, it's kind of not that great an ability when you're already going to have to increase it anyway. But that's okay. And intelligence for spells. Now, I don't think the spellcaster class properly exists yet. I mean, you can do it as a human, but there's not a single race or anything that pushes you towards it requires intelligence. But one of the things you can do, one of the sort of common things you can do is hide, and you need to roll versus intelligence to break that. So if I go everything by 2, so upgrading ability more than twice costs extra points. So I do want some health. If I go 1 more on that, 2 more on that, and 1 on that. So pretty even spread. This I need for hit points, this I need for my attacks, and this I need just in general. My name will be... no random name generator. Who's a quality elf? I'll tell you what, how about we go the opposite and do one of the shittiest characters in modern film history. Oh no, hold on. Lowercase, very important. And we create. So I now have a third fighter here. I can go into equip a weapon, and I'm going to equip a bow. So 2-handed weapon, gives you the stats there. But that is fine. I don't have a hat. Hats are new. Can I wear that hat? So if I find this hat with any character, it's shareable with all my characters. Okay, I will wear that hat then, I guess. No, I've not got it on. How do I equip? Do I have to take it off my other guy? And that would kind of make sense. So if I go into here, and I unequip. And into here. No options there, is there? So is it locked to the character that finds it? Is my question. So click on that, I can equip it. It looks super cool. And that's that. So here's the stats. What was that noise? Literally the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm just leaving there. Oh, go back in. They're just like random sound effects. If I go to settings, I turn off the effects. Oh, it's still there. Can't be in music. Fine. So we're still here. So your character got the stats you start with, so your health. These are the stats that you built up at the start. This is a initiative determines who goes first in the fight, and elves get +10. Evasion's useful for hiding and dodging attacks. That's what number you have to roll to hit the person. Crit chance 1 times, I'm going to assume that is 1. And damage bonus -1. And no resistances because I don't have any. Like armor still locked. This is a two-handed weapon, so I can't have another weapon. Tells me what damage I do. Here's my base effects. So that is attack. That is do some sort of magic-y stuff. Don't necessarily know what that is. That's hide. I don't have a 4th ability yet, and this is my racial bonus. And that's it. So, I mean, setting up's pretty quick. There's not a lot you have to do. But then you can head on over to the dungeon. So, this dungeon is versus just the AI, just the computer player. And you can see your possible rewards. So, at best, I'll get a common item. But chances are I'll get an equally crappy poor item. I don't have any money, so I can go. Oh, enter. Could have been there for a while. Although it says this sort of wait time and stuff, I guess this is set up for the multiplayer. I'm not had a go at multiplayer yet, might do just when I'm done here. And then we're up against this bugger. So I get, I rolled a 1, a natural 1, and 10, so I still don't even get to go first, which is like my only advantage, so here we go. So I have to choose what to do. There's a countdown timer, because obviously this will be played against people in real time. This guy's focused, so I want to attack. So you roll a dice for attack. If your attack beats their evade, then you roll a damage dice. So 1d10, 1. I'm getting a lot of low rolls. I mean, having said that, you know, rolled a 20. He must have -1 on something. Or I must have -1 on something. And he tried to attack me. 6 plus his bonus 1. Whatever stat that was he's attacking me for. Didn't beat my 12 defense. And there I didn't beat his, or not defense, but evade. So now I need to try and hit him. So I need to roll, I think, 12 or more. I should probably read this how to play again. So 6, that should be a miss. 0 damage. There's no damage dice rolled. The bow doing 1d10 damage. So there's a lot of randomness in this. But as your character progresses, you can certainly go up the stats. Certainly versus the computer, at least. How that then translates into multiplayer, and in particular, you know, does it become pay to win if you can buy the best stuff and play enough that your character's overpowered? How does it become more of a skill game when a lot of it's randomness and just based on your equipment and stats? So we shall see, I suppose. Now if I can hit him, good chance he's dead. Nope, 10. Don't get over his 11 evasion, so I miss. He can't hit me either, though. It's a little slow going until you get the some level ups. Shazammed. You got Shazammed, frog boy. Do a little dance. So get a poor quality quarterstaff. Not going to equip that. And there's no money on the line for this one. So as I said, this game's about gambling. But I do get 100 experience points, which should let me level up. But this happened before when I fought the bugger. I have to go back, and I'm going to have to fight him again. So I do have the 100 experience points. I wonder if it will let me choose a. It will. Right, so I can level up. And let's have a look at some of the elf abilities. So that's what I am. +2 evasion, so can avoid getting hit. Attack, no weapon die, marked for return, stuns, poison, dirty fighting, sneak attack, usable when hidden, unarmed I'm not going to worry about, not going to be dual wielding. So I think this looks reasonable to avoid getting hit. So that'll take my evasion up to 13, which should mean, you know, less than half the time on a D20 I'm going to be getting hit, even with their bonuses. And we'll move on to the next enemy. So the scaling works that each enemy is worth a level until you're level 7, I guess, by the time you finish that. Your rewards theoretically get better as you move up, but again, I don't think they're dishing out much in the way of you know, rare rewards at the moment. And I don't know, I've not had a look into the what else can you win, right? That's what else I've not looked into. Or what else can you buy? So there oof, so that was close. My +10 did come into play there. It's going to be a bow off. But I'm 1. So it doesn't seem to be any kind of critical failures. Which there maybe should be. Make the rolls a bit more interesting. He did the same thing. So I need to get a 12 or more. Shazammed. 8. 2/3 of the way there. I should maybe turn some. Let's crank the volumes back up a bit, right? Not quite the same level of strategy involved as in Dark Country or something, so I can't necessarily just talk the whole way through. Now the game looks great. At least look. Oh, woof. So I need to hit on this one or else we're in trouble. Come on, come on. So I don't know what the RNG system is. I can turn this off. Yay! Yay! Shoot that, no. But yeah, the game looks good. It looks like a normal game. The only thing that's... building your fighter seems fine. There's lots of different abilities. There's lots of things you can do with your level ups. You get better gear as you go along. Another poor club. All the things that kind of make a game at least reasonable fun. But how... it's not particularly in depth as far as things stand at the moment. It's not really a rock, paper, scissors thing, whether you choose to hide or cast a spell or do an attack at the moment. I might as well stick with this, right? We'll stick with dexterity and pump that up a few points if we can. And so now we're moving up, so some sort of quasit. Don't know what quasit is, but now we've got a chance for some uncommon items. So that'd be nice to get. I don't know whether the aim of the game is just to replay these until you get better equipment and then you go to the arena. But I'll play through the quest, right? So this guy's pretty dodgy as well. I'm going to hide. This is a different ability, so I can choose to hide. I need to roll something. So success, 8 DC. What was that? Where does that 8 number come from? I'm unsure. So now what I should get is 2 dice and choose the best one for my attack. Both of those miss. But since I need to hit 14 or more, that seems pretty reasonable. But until he finds me, this bonus stays on. And so... where's the 11 DC from? Is that your intelligence or something? But until he rolls whatever his intelligence roll needs to be... I mean, that's pretty terrible. Then he cannot attack me, and I'll get 2 dice. 2 attack dice, choosing the higher of the 2. 1 versus 1 minus 2. It's definitely... that should definitely be some sort of critical something. 1. 18 finally hit. And 8's enough to kill him. Ta-da! So your default blue action is focus. And I don't think I've ever used it. Again, another poor quality item. But like I say, the starting playthrough, everybody you defeat is going to level you up. What else is good? Let's have a look at this side. Hex subtracts your intelligence modifier from your dexterity modifier. You can mark someone. So you can do some sort of status effects, I guess, with the elf, because you're most of the time going to be going first. You're immune to crits and multi-attacks. Schmite. No. I mean, this is decent. This is decent. What does this do? When you evade an attack, you become inspired. Sure. I dodged some attacks. That sounds reasonable to me. I don't 100% know what inspired does, but I guess we'll find out. So I've only really played through it the 2 times. I got to the last boss of my first guy and then changed up to a dual wielder. I was using a staff first time round. So if I hide again, because if he hits me I'm dead. And then I just have to hope that he fails his roll. Oh, he succeeded, so he's going to bash my brains in. He missed, that's a bonus. What's his target number? 7. No, that's what my target number is. His is 16, so yeah, it's or 15. So it's definitely worth hiding again, because he shouldn't really be able to, you know, odds on, he shouldn't really be able to see me again. It's odds on that I will succeed. I'll need to get like 6+. Demoralized. Sweet. So now I should hit him. Either one's fine. 6 damage. Now I believe I get to stay hidden until he finds me. Oh, another success. But if he hits me, it's all over. But luckily got a miss. So I should become opportunistic. Is that not? No, inspired. Well, I don't know what inspired does. Focus for turns intelligence. No. I'll just go for the attack and just hope to dodge things. Oh no, a miss. Right, like I say, if I get hit, I'm getting clobbered. You can probably do all 22 hit points in one go. But as long as I can keep... Inspired. What does Inspired do, one wonders? Ah, sad times. Well, it's still like a beta. You know, the development build. I don't... Can I go back to menu or anything? Or is it all over? Can I forfeit? See if this works. Or if this is the... If we're stuck in limbo. Because forfeiting doesn't really kick in until your turn. So back end error. So I probably won't get anything here. And there's no other way to quit out, I don't think. I mean, what if... I guess I'll just have to do it the hard way, right? So let's try this again. Back in. So it's, yeah, this FYX, which was, I want to say, Chronoverse before. And the guy's behind it. Close that. I want to log in. And we'll get back to it. Hopefully. Now, I thought the error yesterday was when I was wearing a hat, but maybe it wasn't. Please wait. I am waiting. Oh, that's just the instructions. No, kicked out. Well, again, like all these games are dev. I don't know, like a lot of them seem to rush to market as well. They're very unstable. Not just CryptoFights here, but a lot of the other games as well. Like, I don't know what they've... Early access, right? Early access got a lot to answer for. Just putting out these sort of alpha and beta builds and saying, oh, it's early access, and using your player base to do the testing instead of coming up with a decent product. Anyway, that's another rant for another day. But that was CryptoFights. I'll get another game in at some point, but doesn't seem to be working just now. So until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.